guys, so today's a Thursday and it's July 30th, but it's almost August, and so I kind of wanted to do a vlog, but also like a reset and getting ready for the new month, because I just feel like this month I was very just all over the place and I really wasn't sticking to my routines. And so I went to FedEx because I printed out some photos, and so I'm gonna do some journaling later and I'll show you guys like how I kind of wrote down how I wanted to reset and go into the new month. But I basically went on the walk. Like I woke up around 7:30 and then I came back, I showered, got dressed, and I made some breakfast, which I make the same breakfast all the time and you've seen it, but it's the avocado toast with eggs. But I've recently been making my eggs folded, and I've been wanting to try to do like the scrambled, like the folded eggs in like that spiral. I've seen like so many videos, but I've been doing that instead of like my usual over easy. So like I switched that up, and now I added dill to my avocado toast, which is like nothing crazy, but I recently started doing it and it's just so good and it's so fresh. So that's what I'm having right now. And then I also made this latte with this like hazelnut milk, and I recently got it from like Central Market, but I also got these new beans and they're like pecan maple like flavored beans, which they taste exactly like a fall drink from like a cafe or something. And so recently I've just been making like these type of lattes at home. But yeah, it tastes so good and it tastes just like fall. And I really do prefer like nuttier flavors for coffee. And so these beans are super good. And I only got a little bit because I wanted to test it out, but I may go back to get more. But I use my mocha pot and I just do a little bit of the milk. And I used this hazelnut milk that I also wanted to try, which it doesn't taste too much like anything. I think almond milk has a stronger flavor, but it's really good. And it's like only 2 ingredients. So I'm gonna drink my coffee and eat my breakfast. I have my incense going too, so it smells really good. But after I eat, I'll catch you guys up on like how I'm planning on resetting and filming a little bit of my day. Okay, so I just finished up my breakfast, but I'm still drinking my coffee. I have like a little bit left. I wanted to show kind of what I'm doing to like reset and go into the new month. These are like the 4 main journals I want to focus on, and I wrote down all the journals that I want to be consistent with, and I'm gonna pin them up on my wall. This one is just something I wanted to put in my room, and it's basically just like all the journals that I want to be consistent with. And so this is just like for me because I like to have it like visually just in front of me. I printed it out in this like cute cursive, and I just want to have it up in front of my desk for me to look at because I'm just a very visual person. Like I like seeing everything laid out. And so I wrote down the 4 journals I want to be consistent with. And the first one is going to be my bullet journal, which is going to be like my monthly layouts and like goal planning, vision boards, monthly favorites, stuff like that. And it's more of like, I'm going to keep it cute. And then the second one is going to be for daily journaling and just like writing down my thoughts and like free writing, because I used to do that all the time and then I kind of stopped. Writing down my thoughts is just, it's like I have to go back and like think about it again when I already think about these things like too much. But I think it's a good thing because to reflect and to like actually understand yourself, you really do need to like just be at peace and like just find a time to lay it all down. And when you hold stuff in, it does affect you and like stress and all of that. And so I just want to write down more of my thoughts. And then I have my morning affirmations and gratitude journal and my media journal, which I want to write down and log more of like stuff that I watch or like books that I read. And then yesterday I was working on just like resetting and just going over the goals that I had set for 2026 and writing down kind of what resonated still and what I want to work towards. And so I'm gonna print, well I already printed it, but I'm gonna cut that out and glue it in my journal. So that was this page. And then I did a mid-year check-in, which I just wanted to have to put in my journal, but also to share with you guys. And so there were like 3 main things, and I'll go over them briefly because I'm gonna be doing it in the video. This is like what it looks like, but basically I wrote down 3 things. And so the main one for this like mid-year check-in is to clean and reorganize my space, which I am a very clean person. Like I don't let things get dirty to the point where it's like I really need to deep clean. And so I really just want to tomorrow, I'm not gonna do it today because tomorrow's the 31st and I kind of just want to do a cleaning day before August, like right before. So the main thing I want to do is just like wash my sheets, like maybe sweep and mop. I cleaned out my closet a while ago and I've been putting up clothes on Depop, but I still have like a lot more I need to put up on there. So I'm gonna do that and then just do some incense and have like a good morning routine to welcome in like a positive energy for the new month and for the rest of the year. And so that's like the biggest thing, just like cleaning. And then it kind of leads into the second thing that I have, which is to reestablish goals and routine. So that's kind of what I did today. I had like a slower morning and I went on my walk, I showered, and I had my breakfast that I usually had. And just like lately, I feel like I've been very on the go because I've been working a lot. And so today is my off day, and so I wanted to get back into routine, but especially tomorrow, I think I'm gonna book like a workout class maybe. And when I get home, again, like shower, clean my room a bit, but also re-implement my new goals that I want to do with like my journals. And so I want to like write in the morning and then also do my like gratitude and write down what I'm grateful for, because that's also just a really good way to start your day. Like that's what I typically do. I kind of fell off of doing that every day. And so basically just installing the habits that I want to go forth with the rest of the year. So that's what I'm gonna do for like reestablishing goals and routine. And the third and last thing is to journal for my mid-year check-in, which is what I'm gonna do today. And this is just to kind of have everything organized, because when I have my space and I feel like once I have this journal put together, my mind will be more organized. And so yeah, what I wrote down is to just write down my 2026 goals, aspirations, and that is a little bit what was on this page. And then I wrote down August as a title page for this new month that I'm gonna write down in my journal. And then later, just for fun, I'm gonna start my media journal, because I mentioned how I started with Roman Holiday and writing like all my thoughts on that. And so I printed out some photos from Roman Holiday that I'm gonna put in the journal. But that is basically everything that I printed out. And I know I've been talking just for a little bit, but that's honestly like what the majority of the video is gonna be. I just wanna share like how I am going forth with the rest of the year. And so that is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna cut some of these out and probably put some music on. I also got this candle, which it's a vanilla brulee, and it smells super good, and it's getting me in the fall mood. So I also consider August the beginning of fall, so it's like that's why I'm really excited, because it's my favorite time of the year. I'm gonna like this, have this next to me, my coffee. Okay, so I just finished the first 2 pages of my journal, and I glued on the title page, which is just like my name. And then this page is like my 2026 goals and aspirations, kind of like what I like redid, and it's like everything that I just rewrote from the beginning of the year and wanted to re-implement for the rest of the year. And so yeah, that's the first 2 pages. I have like a couple things to glue down for this one, and then I'm gonna move on. Then I'm gonna move on to labeling my other journals. But I also want to do something for the cover, so I may go to a cafe and try to find some photos to print to decorate. I'm playing Nat King Cole, and I love his music. It's very, I associate it very much with like Christmas and fall time. So yeah, but I'm going to continue, and I'll get back to you guys later. Okay, so it's around like 12:20, but I think I'm gonna change my outfit. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it feels outside, but I mean, I'm gonna go to a cafe and I think I might be cold. But I packed my bag with my laptop because I'm gonna like work on some stuff. I want to do a mood board for August, and so that's just what I'm gonna do at the cafe. I'm meeting a friend. But yeah, I'm wearing my Gap flare jeans, and then I'm wearing some loafers with like my white socks and this top that I got recently. It's from TJ Maxx, but yeah, I think I might put some long sleeves on. I don't know, but we'll see. But I did finish journaling and doing all of that, so that was like really good. It took me about like an hour, and I just glued down and labeled like everything. So yeah, it's like 12:30 right now, but we're gonna be there probably till they close around like 3, and then when I get back, I might have like a snack, and then my friends and I are gonna cook dinner. So this might be the end of like what I film, but I will film tomorrow because I do want to clean my room and continue like the reset. And so yeah, but that is just a bit of my morning today. Okay, this was the next morning, the day before August 1st, and I just wanted to start like getting back into routine. So I made my breakfast, I lit my incense, I cleaned my bedding, and then I just did some journaling, and that's it for the video. But I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next one.